most people today are quietly losing money, even while they're saving. Sounds insane, right? But here's the truth. Your bank is earning 5 to 7% using your money while you're earning 0.5 to 1%. Inflation is eating your purchasing power faster than your balance grows. And the craziest part? It's not your fault. The entire system was designed this way. But wealthy investors, they don't play this game. They use a financial strategy that gives them secured, predictable 8 to 12% returns, backed by real estate, without tenants, without fixing toilets, without flipping houses. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Because once you understand this, you'll never look at saving money the same way again. Let me start with a question. Why is it that almost everyone you know saves money, but almost none of them actually grow wealthy? It's not lack of effort. It's not lack of discipline. It's not lack of desire. It's because the system, the banks, the outdated financial advice, and the low-yield savings accounts traps people in a cycle economists call wealth stagnation. Middle-income savers stick their money into traditional accounts paying 0.5%, while real inflation is 3 to 7%. This means every year they feel richer on paper, their bank balance increases, yet their actual lifestyle affordability keeps shrinking. Groceries cost more, rent increases, school fees explode, healthcare goes up. Everything moves except their money. This creates what psychologists call the saver's dilemma. I'm scared of losing my money in the market, but I'm also losing money by keeping it safe. And that is the trap holding millions of people back. Let's break down who gets trapped and why. 1. The middle-income saver. Earns 80K to 150K. They do everything right. Save money, avoid debt, trust banks. But inflation hits them the hardest. They're terrified of losing money, confused by financial jargon, still traumatized by 2008. Banks know this, and they give them breadcrumbs while using their deposits to make massive returns. 2. The high net worth business owner. They've built real wealth, 5 million to 30 million. But now they're stuck in a new problem. Taxes, inefficient investments, market volatility. They need stable, predictable growth, not casino charts. They want asymmetric risk, small downside, big upside. 3. The legacy builder, very wealthy. More money than they'll ever spend, but they fear one thing, their wealth disappearing in the next generation. They want stability, predictability, impact, long-term income streams. Despite their differences, all three share the same enemy: unsecured, volatile, low-yield investments. So here's the big question. What strategy solves all their problems at the same time? There's a wealth system wealthy investors use quietly, almost secretly, and very few normal people know it exists. It's simple. Instead of putting money in banks, they become the lender that banks want to be. Not in a complicated way, not by flipping houses, not by being a landlord. They lend money secured by real estate and earn 10 to 12% consistently. That means a real house protects their money. A legal agreement guarantees repayment. Insurance covers physical damage, and they get a first claim if anything goes wrong. Not stocks, not crypto, not gambling. A real property, a real agreement, real security. If the borrower doesn't pay, you take the property, usually with equity already built in. This is why wealthy people love this system. No volatility, no guesswork, no drama. Here's the twist. Most people don't even know regular investors can do this. Here's why this strategy is exploding among wealthy investors. 1. Your money is protected by real estate. You're not hoping, you're not praying the market goes up. You're secured with a legal agreement, a claim on the property, insurance that lists you as the protected party. If anything goes wrong, you don't lose money. The property becomes yours. This removes the #1 fear people have, losing principal. 2. The returns crush inflation. Let's keep it simple. Banks pay 0.5 to 1%. High-yield savings, 4%. This system pays 10 to 12%. 3. It's truly passive. No tenants, no toilets, no 3 a.m. phone calls, no renovations. You're not operating real estate. You're not managing property. You're simply the person providing capital. And you get paid for that. Real estate income without real estate headaches. Let's get brutally honest. Banks aren't incompetent, they're brilliant. They take your deposits, they lend them out, they charge 5 to 7%, they give you 0.5%, they keep the spread. You think saving is the right thing. That spread, that simple difference is why banks make billions. Wealthy people, they saw the game and flipped it. Instead of being the depositor, they stepped into the lender role. Instead of letting inflation destroy their savings, they put their money where inflation can't win. Real, secured, collateral-backed income. Most people think, I need to save more. Wealthy people think, I need my money working harder than inflation. That's the mindset shift. If this strategy is so good, why doesn't everyone do it? 3 reasons. 1, no one teaches this. School teaches you geometry, not how money actually works. Words like secured lending or equity protection sound scary, but they're actually the safest part of finance. 2, fear of loss. Most people trust banks more than themselves, even though banks are using their money to get rich. 3, gatekeeping. Historically, only developers, lawyers, high net worth networks even knew how to access these deals. But not anymore. We are in a new era. Content, transparency, and platforms are democratizing access. Normal people, savers, business owners, retirees are finally learning what wealthy people have known for decades. Let's make this super practical. Step 1. A real estate investor finds a property. They need short-term capital to buy, renovate, and sell. Step 2. You provide the funds. Could be $50K, $100K, $250K, or more. You get legal paperwork that protects you. Step 3. They do the renovation work. You don't swing a hammer, you don't manage contractors. Step 4. You get paid interest, monthly or in one lump sum at the end. Step 5. They sell or refinance. You get your principal back plus interest. You earned 10 to 12% without taking on operational work. This is why wealthy people love this. It's predictable, it's secured. Who this is perfect for? 1. The everyday saver. They're tired of earning pennies. This gives them real protection, predictable growth, inflation-beating returns, passive income. 2. The high net worth business owner. They want efficiency, tax strategies, short-term opportunities, fast capital rotation. 3. The legacy builder. They want stability, predictability, impact, long-term income streams. Regardless of wealth level, everyone wants the same 3 things: growth without gambling, security without stagnation, returns without chaos. This system delivers that. Why is this strategy growing fast? 3 big reasons. 1. Banks are paying nothing. People are waking up to the reality that their safe money is losing value. 2. Financial education online is exploding. Gatekeeping is done. People want transparency. People want control. 3. Real estate demand is rising. Investors need capital. Lenders get paid extremely well. This is the perfect moment for normal people to step into a wealth-building role that was once only for elites. If you feel stuck financially, here's the truth. It's not because you're bad with money. It's because you were taught the wrong formula. Save more, play it safe, be patient. Meanwhile, wealthy people protect principal, use collateral, aim for predictable yield, beat inflation, keep money moving. You've been playing defense. The wealthy play offense. The simplest offensive move you can make?
Stop acting like a depositor. Start acting like a lender. You don't need to be rich to invest like the rich. You don't need to flip houses. You don't need to gamble in the stock market. You don't need massive financial expertise. What you do need is the right vehicle. A vehicle that solves weak savings rates, inflation erosion, fear of loss, lack of passive income, long-term stability. This strategy does exactly that. Banks will never tell you this, because if you start earning 8 to 12% safely, you stop being their customer. And once you understand this system, you will never save money the old way again.